Hi everyone. I just wanted to continue on a topic about love and talk about the pillars, these foundations or the glue to love. Now everybody has their own theory, everybody has their own perspective, and I respect yours, but I'm just going to share mine right now. So one thing, I've been with my husband 23 years and married about almost 20 of those years. And we get onto this topic about what is love and this and that. And the one thing that kept coming around over and over is, when you've had relationships before and you love someone, maybe it didn't work out, maybe you broke up, or maybe you love a family member and there's a lot of problems, and that love just has a hard time getting through, right? So I'm going to use these as an example. Now, Caroline Jalango, if you haven't heard of her, you're missing out on the most amazing trailblazer who talks about love. She is a living light of love. Caroline Jalango has a YouTube channel called Do Better for Yourself. She's a life coach. Anyway, she uses a Piscean symbol. I'm going to use my bracelets to explain something here. So let's say this is you and this is someone you love or are going to love or have loved. And you're in your own universe. You are in your own perception of reality. Your life experiences, how you respond to your environment, your belief systems, all of these different things that make up you as this human being, as this spirit traveling in a human body to explore what it is to be human, and your partner or your friend or your family member or your spouse or whatever. You come together, and in this agreement of a friendship or a relationship, there's an overlap. And in that overlap is your shared common ground that you come into agreement with to share perspectives of life. Okay? Now, in some relationships, the journey will go like this, and then you have enough of that overlap to make that glue, right? And you go on and on and on until you pass away. Other relationships will be like this, and they overlap, and then people go their own way. And that's the soul's journey. The soul is exploring, experimenting, trying to figure out, what is this thing called love from this earth perception? What is this thing called love from being human? How many ways can I look for love? How many ways can I find love? How many ways, it's all searching and overlapping and exploring and understanding. Truly, love comes from within us. It's always here within us. And we forget. When we come here to be human, we forget that we came with the highest love in here. But we're looking for clues in the earth experience to trigger it so it can come out from self. Okay? And then when it comes out from spirit self, we recognize it. Okay? So that's what we're looking for when we have relationships with other people. Anyway, okay, let's put that down. Some of the things I wanted to tell you, when I was talking with my husband, I said, wow, you could fall in love with a rock. You could fall in love with a rock and, it would be like wonderful. Just fall in love with a rock. You can fall in love with anything. You can fall in love with your dog. And I always used to say, honey, falling in love is easy. You fall in love with a rock even. What is my little rocks? Isn't he pretty? So cute. Mother Earth. So it's not the glue, though. There are several things that make the glue that hold love, at least in this physical dimension. One is respect for each other's differences, each other's paradigms. Where's this person coming from in their own world paradigm, in their own soul experience? Okay, got birds flying around out there. So the other thing that is important is the moral values. Now, I'm not going to be a moralist and tell you how to be, but all I'm saying is within this relationship, in the overlap of agreed universes, agreed paradigms to share, moral value and character go together. A person's character is not their personality. A person's character is something inborn in the nature of their particular soul pattern. So, for instance, I don't believe in stealing. My husband doesn't believe in stealing. Okay? So we come together in agreement. We have the same sort of moral value, moral character. Now, some people say, it's whatever. If you have whatever it is in there overlapping, holding that together, it'll work. So you have respect for each other's differences, the uniqueness of each soul pattern. You have the moral value and character within that agreed range, agreement to come together. And that's sort of what makes that whole love thing stay, flow. Okay? And then, the higher universe beings, they live in unconditional love. And I've met some of them, and I'll tell you more about that and why I'm here, what the journey is for me here. But this kind of love that they carry is eternal, and they never give up. They never lose hope, and they always are there for us. In their home universe of the higher realms, the love is unconditional. It flows. There's no even word for it. Okay, but as we come down through the layers into becoming physical beings, we sort of dampen that perspective of what this love is. It's easy to talk about unconditional love from the higher realms. It's harder to play it out here on this physical universe, because everything, remember, in this physical universe is polarity. It's designed by its nature to be separate, to separate things out. And so we as advanced spiritual beings coming here, we are the flame of love. We become that love. We are that love, and we bring it here and we manifest it out. Every moment is a moment to express love. If you ever forget that, pick up your rock that you love and say, oh my God, I love these rocks. In that moment, see, do you like these rocks? In that moment you love those rocks. Do you feel the radiation of your love pouring out? Well, good. You just let it shine, and it goes out to everybody else, and they see it. They don't have to know you have little stones in your pocket to remind you. Okay? Every day is an opportunity to love. So if you love that, if you let love flow and have no expectancy back except for knowing that you are love, if you're giving so much love out but you don't love in, you're going to get tired. At the end of the day, you're going to be tired. You're going to feel like you gave so much love and nothing came back. Well, you have to love too inside. You have to love yourself, even love the body, the vehicle you've been given. The love returns to self. It flows from self. It returns to self. And if you are feeling empty inside and you are expecting other people to generate that back, you're missing a very important part of your own identity as source of love. And to route that back to your own beingness is very healthy for you. So anyway, I want to thank you for being with me today, and I hope you have a great day and fill it with love. I'm going to show you something right before I go. Do you want to see my rocks? You see? Look at these. Isn't that pretty? This is all from Mother Earth. Look at that. And all my rocks get along. I never hear them complain. They're all potty trained. They all love each other. They stay where they're put. I mean, they are like the ultimate friends, right? They're so wonderful. Okay, so if you wake up in the day and you have your little rocks, you remember how much you love them, how beautiful they are. Let that be the start of your loving point. Let that be the start of the flow, And then it just goes and radiates to other people. All right, so you have a good day, and I love you. And be happy. Remember, there's always something good to share, something good to love. And I hope you have a great day, a great week. And oh yeah, I always forget to say, leave your comments, because I will read them. Leave your comments below somewhere, or email me, or whatever. And we can go from there. If you have any suggestions, or if you have any topics you want to talk about, I'll be happy to. So anyway, love you all. Have a good day. Bye-bye.